Very good evening, friends. This side Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. We have made some changes in our YouTube, and now onwards, all the links of our fixed income platform, free groups, and everything, trainings and all, is provided next to the video. The links are very large in quantity, but the YouTube limit is only 5,000 words. So what we did at the beginning of the links, we have provided one PDF link. In this PDF link, there are more links. So importantly, 90% plus links are now apparently available on the YouTube channel. You can see that. I'm a very strong believer of the fact that the frauds are rising in every country of the globe. And the very latest fraud is the Wirecard. I'm sure that 99% of the people across the globe even do not know that what kind of fraud has it happened with Wirecard. And even they do not aware that who is the big four who audited the Wirecard. Anyways, I'm a strong believer of the fact that the big fours having all exceptions as far as the frauds are concerned. And I'm also a strong believer of the fact that big fours can audit the books the way they wanted to audit. No one in the whole globe ever any control on the big fours. So even before Wirecard, there were many companies. Even after Wirecard, there would be many companies. But no one is worried. The media is only worried about the small and helpless people, those who break the law and they punish them. But they forget it that how the auditing frauds are growing. When multiple frauds happened across the globe, including in India, Treasury Consulting came in public domain and had a word about the global, basically the change in the banking regulations plus the SWIFT audits. But unfortunately, no one is in a will to talk about SWIFT audit because we understand that SWIFT audits require very high caliber. We all know that SWIFT is the leading, I would say it's a forum who controls the money across the globe. And without any SWIFT instruction, you cannot transfer any cross-border transaction. So example, you are sending the money from India to US, India to London, London to Germany, Germany to London, Germany to Switzerland, Switzerland to Russia and all, there is a SWIFT copy to it. SWIFT is having 9 classes, class 1, 2, 3 till 9 classes. Many people believe that it is not required to have a detailed understanding of the 9 classes. They are absolutely wrong because it is extremely important to understand all 9 classes of the SWIFT. And I'm sure that in another 5 to 7 years, due to the rising auditing frauds and thanks to Big Fours, the world regulators need to take a tough call, and that is to introduce the SWIFT audit. Remember guys, when we were kids, very young in age, the corporate world, the regulatory world were believing on internal audit. Internal audit recommendations were, I would say, treated as the final recommendations. Then come the SOX audit, Subless and Oxley, US. And after SOX audit, there were many changes happened in the auditing system. And I'm telling you that in another few years, at least in the Western world, the time is coming for the SWIFT audit. But I'm sure that many people even do not understand how SWIFT works. And many people even do not understand how to handle the SWIFT audit. Because the so-called degrees like CA, CFA, CPA, FRM, GARP and all, they even do not touch S of SWIFT audit. But Treasury Consulting is launching the forensic school, and few videos would be coming in public domain, whereby we would be covering the SWIFT audit. As I said, there are 9 classes of SWIFT audit. Out of these 9 classes, I strongly believe that 3 classes are very important. Class 3, class 5 and class 7. But I'm not going to say, or I'm not saying that the rest classes are not essential. No, they are also very, 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 very essential. But class 3, 5, and 7 are the most used and the often classes in the world of corporate market. So example, today Goldman Sachs is having a customer Apple. Hypothetical example, and Apple wants a bank guarantee with Goldman Sachs. They wanted to give some bank guarantee to their vendor in Vietnam, and I am the vendor. I am asking a bank guarantee from Apple. Apple is making a bank guarantee from Goldman Sachs because Goldman Sachs is the leading bank of Apple. So that bank guarantee is coming to me. Okay, fine. I'm happy. I'm getting a bank guarantee. So if Apple do not honor that transaction, Goldman will honor that transaction. It's a complete hypothetical transaction. Many people believe that, many people even not believe, many people even do not understand the role of Swift in this. As we speak, practically we are in 2021 because we just left 5 to 7 days to 2021. And thanks to blockchain to an extent that now they have made Swift more easy. You would be surprised to know the total duration of this video is around 8 to 9 minutes. Within that span of time, the Swift to Swift transfer of the bank guarantee from Goldman to Apple to me is possible. Plus hedging. Why? I assume I am a Singaporean company who is giving services to Apple. My functional currency is Sing dollar, but the guarantee which I'm getting from Apple is in US dollar. So there is a dollar to Sing dollar exposure on me. That can also be hedged in just 8 to 9 minutes of the video. But the point is, we really do not know this about. And forget media. Media is really not interested to talk this about. But Treasury Consulting is now ready to talk about the forensics. So guys, apparently speaking, forensics is divided into two parts, which is, I would say digital forensics and non-digital forensics. But I strongly feel that in non-digital forensics, there are two important components. One is financial forensics and one is non-financial forensics. In financial forensics, which deals with the financial frauds like Wirecard, PwC scandal, ILFS, Divan Housing, Yes Bank, and whatnot, Enron, the most important component is the Swift audit. And like when the Nirav Modi scandal happened in India, I was adamant of the view that we could handle this scandal in just 40 minutes, 40. If the investigating agencies were aware about the Swift audit, they could easily handle the money. And Swift audit is that much power. Guys, remember that. If you write a message, say you are writing a hello message to me on my WhatsApp, and I delete this message, but a copy of this message is available in the WhatsApp server. Similarly, in many financial frauds, people believe that I have either destroyed the Swift copy or the Swift copy is not available. But people forget it that the Swift copy is readily available, and that is in the Swift server. More details are on the card. Treasury Consulting Forensic Desk is ready. Now we tell you how to do the forensics. That is. And especially we will focus on financials and non-financials forensics and digital forensics. So guys, have a very great time and welcome to the world of forensics by Treasury Consulting. But remember that it is our choice. Are we really in a wish to prepare for the future, or are we really in a wish to do the same obsolete things which we are doing it today? My choice is very clear. This is Rahul from Treasury Consulting. You know our WhatsApp 9818485155. But please remember that now we have changed the outlook of our YouTube. Majority of the links of the YouTube of our links provided in the description box. And as we have a limitation of 5,000 words provided by the YouTube, there is on the top we have shared a PDF link. The rest is in the PDF. Have a great time and talk soon. Thank you.